So I just woke up not too long ago, hopped on Twitter, and the first thing I see is like 20 new tweets. I thought, okay, either something got released for Elden Ring or something got released for Demon Souls, and would you look at that? A new gameplay trailer that is nearly 6 minutes. 6 minutes of this gameplay. So I'm going to be reacting to it, watching it, and I believe there was also some info along with the trailer. So we will be looking at that after we watch the trailer. It is in 4K, full beautiful quality. Although, YouTube is going to highly compress this video. All right, here we go. Frickin' Demon Souls, man. Blue Point Games. And we're actually not even too far. We're a few weeks away from being able to play this. So yeah, obviously I've never played Demon Souls. I'm incredibly excited. Like, everything that I'm going to see in this game is new. And I'm just so excited because the game itself looks amazing. Oh, look at that. He didn't two-shot the enemy. He three-shotted him, but, people were telling me that the character that it played in like the first teaser was like level 500. It does look good. While the camera still looks a little bit weird, like, I feel like it changes when you're in bigger areas. It kind of zooms out a little bit more. So I'm assuming this is going to be the big spider, right? Big spider. This was like my favorite part of the trailer. Just the fire looks so amazing. You gotta hit him in the stinger part. Oh, this thing looks so insane. Look at his eyes. Looks like something out of Doom Eternal. I feel like this is something I should be shooting with a super shotgun, not hitting with a straight sword. That's why regular Demon Souls guy over Doom guy. Boss fight looks pretty simple. Oh man, that looks so good. And then you just wait. I don't know why that made me laugh. Just the way it sucks back in. That's magic? Alright. Considering this... Wow. Wait, did he even have... He has like a little wand, I think, right? Considering it's like 5 minutes, I'll try not to pause too much, but I will pause it a little bit. I just want to see the magic. That looks really cool. Pretty simple boss fight, really. You just gotta hit him in the ass part. And the ass part that is sticking out. Ooh, was that the bonfire? The crystal lizards! Hey! Wow, he really did not get that crystal lizard? Okay. Yeah, like the regular hits and stuff, it looks like Dark Souls, It has that Dark Souls feel to it. Whenever you hit enemies, it has that impact feel to it. For sure. Oh, that's a fantastic backstab. Holy hell. You got a little bit of mace action going. It kind of looks like something out of Dragon Ball Z. Oh, that's cool. Dude, it looks like he just shoots like an energy blast from Dragon Ball Z. Uh-oh. Oh, that's me. Gravity death. Is that a boss fight? Oh my god, he annihilated it. Again, probably soul level 500. So it's going to be a lot tougher for us. Dude, it's so cool. The more you hit it, like the rocks fall off. I wish it was... wow, it's 3 minutes in already. Holy cow. I wish it was sort of like Doom Eternal, where whenever you hit things with bullets and stuff, the pieces slowly fall off, making it more like destroyed. I kind of wish you'd see that in more games. I feel like it would make sense, like right there, right when the rocks are falling off. I feel like that would be really cool. Item. Yo, there's a not. Oh, she can't hear me. Damn it, Miyazaki. Why'd you have to not play this in my room? So this is one of the bosses they changed kind of the look of to look more like the original, because people were saying that it didn't really look that good. So they actually changed the face, which is cool because they're actively listening to, you know, people who actually played the game for a long time. And he looks freaking great, man. Dude, the fire on him. Holy hell. And everybody that plays on the new consoles, well, you know, is this game gonna be on PlayStation 4? I actually don't know, but everybody's gonna get to play at 60 FPS. I don't know if we'll ever experience another 30 FPS Souls game ever again. What an amazing thought. Dude, the fire looks insane. Oh my god. When you get lit on fire. Oh. Of course. It wouldn't be a Demon's Souls trailer without a death. Okay, so... Oh, man. What a freaking gameplay. Oh, I can't wait for this game. I'm so excited. Alright, so the dragon looks cool. I think this is either a boss because I'm pretty sure you can get that armor in the game now. That might be one of the new digital bundle or deluxe edition bundle armors that you get. In case you guys don't know, the deluxe edition is going to come with a bunch of new weapons and armors that were not in the original game. But I'm assuming that everybody at some point will be able to get them. This is just like you're getting them early, you know. But that looks so cool. Super cool riposte. What the hell is that? Oh, I think that was a Storm Ruler. Here, let's go back a few seconds. That right there. Is that the Storm Ruler? Yeah, it is. This is this game's Storm Ruler. So, like, you know, we see in Dark Souls 3 against Yom the Giant. We have that Storm Ruler. I guess this is the creature that we use the Storm Ruler on in this game. I can tell by the sword because in Cinder's mod, that weapon is actually in Dark Souls 3. Which you could see, you know, my Cinder's mod playthrough in the description. I'll link the play. But that's super cool. Ooh, that's Bloodborne-like, huh? That little creature, he's kind of like the brain sucker. So even this game has its own bridge dragon, huh? Oh, look at this creature. Jesus, that looks like Sebulba, but like grown up, you know? Like if you had a Chad son. Oh, this is actually like exactly like the brain suckers. Here it comes to suck your brain. Really cool Cthulhu-looking monster. Okay, so this is a boss fight. And then you have that. Oh, that looks cool. Damn, man. What a game this is gonna be. I feel like this is like probably the most hyped PlayStation game. November 12th. We are so freaking close, like 2 weeks away basically from playing this. There was actually a little bit of information released alongside of it, but let me see if I can go find that. Okay, so one thing I randomly stumbled across while I was going was seeing a body tweet. Apparently, the Red Eye Knight armor, Boltarian Royalty armor, and Ritual Blade are confirmed exclusives for the digital version, and you'll have to pre-order to get the Reaper Scythe as well. Wow, so that kind of throws everything I said earlier out of the window, where most likely everybody will be able to get it. Digital deluxe exclusives, access in-game items early. That is a bummer, because it's unfortunate that they're locking things behind a specific paywall, especially something that's new that hasn't been in the game before, you know, when it comes to the Reaper Scythe, and like an armor and a weapon. I definitely, that's so unfortunate. That sucks for a lot of people that are probably not gonna be getting the deluxe edition. Dark Souls is all about duping, alright? There's gonna be a way. I promise you, you will probably be able to get this weapon. Within a few days, there will be people finding duping glitches. There will be 900 of these weapons available, and you will get your hands on one. I personally will hand deliver them to people while I stream. You will get them, okay? Now let's go find this info. So GameSpot seems to have done an interview with Bluepoint. There are a couple of interesting things that I want to, you know, kind of go over. One of the big things I know that a lot of people are wondering is, what is Miyazaki and From Software's involvement? And he did ask him that. What kind of involvement does From Software, Miyazaki-san, and the various other members of that team have? How much involvement either in the past or present version of the development effort was from that side? And what was their response to the decision to remake the game? To which he responded, so the original creators, Miyazaki and From Software, gave their blessing. So yeah, they actually did have at least know that it was going to be made, right? I mean, they gave their blessings, but they didn't get involved in the actual day-to-day productions of the game, which is what most people anticipated. They're busy making Elden Ring. I really doubt they would get involved with this. I'm sure it was the same way with Bluepoint when they remade Shadow of the Colossus. Now, all of that development was handled by Worldwide Studios and Bluepoint Games, but we made sure we stayed true to their original vision. That's incredibly important. We're massive fans of Miyazaki games, and so making sure that what we created was true to his vision, that was the gold standard, which is cool. They're staying faithful to the OG, and you can tell they are listening, especially with the Flame Lurker, I believe he's called. The boss that we saw, that they changed his face up to match more of the original boss, which was definitely a lot creepier and a lot weirder than the remade version. And they changed it because people, spoke out. People said that it looked a lot better in the original, and that it looks a little cartoonish in the new one. And they took that to heart and actually did something about it. I feel like a lot of, development studios wouldn't care. They said, oh, whatever, this one boss fight. But they decided to actually go in and do something about it, which is pretty fantastic. So this interview does have a lot of interesting things. Maybe you guys want to read it for yourself. It's pretty damn long. I will for sure link it in the description. It's an interesting read if you guys want to go ahead and do it in your own time. But I don't want this video to be 45 minutes long, so let's go ahead and just kind of talk about the bullet points. So it seems like there's going to be two specific modes to the game. Cinematic mode, 4K 30 FPS, and a performance mode with dynamic 4K 60 FPS. I'm assuming dynamic meaning the 4K can kind of fluctuate a little bit between just 4K and then lower resolution where it needs to keep that 60 FPS. But it's interesting they're still going with the whole 30 FPS route, right? I feel like how powerful the console is, wouldn't it be able to handle like 4K 60 on most things? I guess at the end of the day, it's not a PC, it's still a console, right? So that is still pretty cool if people want to play it at like the highest possible quality while still keeping a 60 FPS. I don't know if it's going to be like a locked 60 FPS. It might be a fluctuating 60 FPS as well, but you can do that. I personally don't have a 4K monitor. What I need to do is get a 1440p monitor at least, because the only reason I don't have a 4K one is because they don't make them 1 ms response time, which I much prefer. I'd rather have like a 1080, 60 FPS. I'm assuming we're also going to get 1080 60. It's probably going to be like pretty damn good graphics, ultra settings when you would see ultra settings on PC. I'm assuming that's what we're going to get for like 1080 on most games if you play on 1080. There's also a photo mode, which is pretty freaking awesome. That means I'm going to be able to get some sweet thumbnail shots when I do my playthrough. Filters can be applied like Kurosawa mode. Really? That is freaking weird. Kurosawa mode from Ghost of Tsushima, of course, where it turns it like black and white and kind of like, the old Kurosawa films. There's a classic filter to make the game look more like the PS3 original, which is pretty freaking cool. No 6th Archstone, which was a big thing. People thought they were going to repair the Archstone and then we're going to go to a new area, which, don't get me wrong, is still a possibility in the future. There might be some type of DLC. I could 100% see them doing that, but I don't know about that one, No difficulty setting, of course. It's Dark Souls. Wouldn't have a difficulty setting, and if it did, that would be really freaking weird. This on here is pretty funny. Some bugs have been removed. Other meme-worthy ones are still in. I'm not sure which meme-worthy ones he is really referring to. If you have any idea, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to see what the hell that is, or even, I'll just figure them out myself. Dialogue has been re-recorded partially with the old cast, which is nice. It's cool that some of the original voices are going to be in the game. There is now a new feature to store a character in the Nexus, which I don't know how that's going to work. Specifically in the article, it says what we have done is we've updated the character creator and we've given thousands upon thousands of new permutations where you can create and you can play. And then once you've chosen a character, what you can do is, after you've paid a number of souls for it in the Nexus, you can actually kind of store your character and then go in and change your character in the Nexus. So I'm assuming it's just like a character creator. Maybe like what we have in Dark Souls 3, you can do that. The storing the characters, maybe it's kind of taken out of context. Maybe they're just talking about if you go to the Nexus and you pay a certain amount of souls, you can change your character's look, which I like. You know, you could do that in Dark Souls 3, which is a cool feature. People want to do, like, you know, let's say you want to cosplay as a certain character when you're doing PvP. That's going to be a really useful feature, which is pretty cool. I like that a lot. Now, this right here is the best. The roll system is now omnidirectional. Absolutely beautiful. That was one of the things I was a little bit worried about. You know, is it going to be weird like Dark Souls 2? Or excuse me, Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 1's rolling is so, like, outdated feeling after you, like, play Dark Souls 3, you know? Like, the amount of times that I've accidentally rolled off of a cliff or, you know, gotten killed because you can only roll in 4 directions. It's so freaking annoying. So it's cool that this game's gonna have the omnidirectional rolling. Oh yeah, and like it says here, Bluepoint has indeed changed models after fan feedback, which is cool for the Flame Lurker. AI and logic remain untouched, meaning that the enemies are probably gonna be pretty similar. I don't know if that means to Demon Souls or, you know, other games like Dark Souls 3. Fracture mode equals mirror mode. I still don't know what that means. And the old monk fight is still in the game, which I believe is a PvP fight, similar to Dark Souls 3's Ringed City DLC, where you have the Spears of the Church. Okay, so I decided to come over here and just look it up. Fracture mode is basically the fractured world, and it's a mirror mode, and actually, that's challenging because you reverse the map. So it's basically, yeah, I guess fracture mode, it makes everything like if you're in a mirror. That's like a weird addition, you know? But it's pretty cool. It should make for some fun challenges after the very first initial playthrough. And really, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm so incredibly excited for this freaking game. I can't wait to play Demon Souls for the very first time. It's for sure going to be the first PlayStation 5 game I touch. You know, that is hoping that I actually get my PlayStation 5 on the very first day. I haven't gotten any order updates from Amazon, so I'm a little bit worried, but yeah, you know, we'll see what happens. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Maybe a like. It would help me out so much. Thank you if you do leave a like. And have a good day, everybody. And I'll see you a little later when another video goes up in the afternoon. All right, bye-bye.